I can wake up. Hi, my name is Nikki, and this is my wife.
I'm Ashley.
And this is our labor and delivery.
Blog.
Ooh, she got it. So obviously we're lesbians. I'm the one who carried. She was my sperm donor. No, but seriously.
I got that good sperm.
Shut up.
I hit it once and got it.
Oh no. Anywho, well, I mainly wanted to do a labor and delivery vlog because when I was pregnant, that kind of helped me out. Seeing different women's experiences and what they went through. I guess see how much pain they were in. I know everybody's pain tolerance is different, and I know everyone's labor and delivery is different, but it helped me out a lot. So I think I can help you guys out too with my mini story. So initially we didn't record anything to put online. I just decided I want to do it, and my wife was like, okay, that's fine. So here you go. So I'm trying to remember my story. Oh, anyway, so I had a doctor's appointment Thursday. It was May 4th. My doctor told me I was 3 centimeters, and to basically tell my mom that I'm not going to make it to my due date. My due date was May 16th. Ended up calling my mom, told her that she needs to get on the plane and get here now. And she ended up coming like 12 a.m. the next morning, Friday. So, that whole weekend, we walked the whole entire weekend. From Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we walked so much. I was trying to walk my baby up out of me. And it apparently worked because Sunday...
We also did a tea.
Oh, yeah. I was looking at ways to induce labor, and it was like this red raspberry, some kind of tea. They say you drink that a couple of times.
And the golden... What was it? Golden tea something?
No, honey.
What was the golden thing?
That was for my booby milk. What are you talking about? That was...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was to increase my milk supply. But anyways, I ended up taking that, drinking that tea a couple of times. So I don't know if it was a mixture of the walking and the tea, or if it's solely the walking or the tea. Who knows? Or maybe my baby just wanted to come on her own. So ended up waking up at 1 a.m. and I was in pain. And I kind of ignored it. I was like, I can't be in labor. I didn't even think about labor. I just thought I was cramping. So I ignored it for about an hour. I tried to go back to sleep. Did not work. I woke my wife up at 2 a.m. and I told her, I said, babe, I'm in pain. And you just jumped up? What you do?
I jumped up and got my phone because I had the little thing on my phone to count the contractions and how far they were apart. Hers were always random. They were never consistent. So it was at 2 minutes, then it'd go down to 45 seconds, then it'd go back to 2 minutes, then go back down to 45 seconds. Yes.
Where was I?
I don't know where you were. In your skin somewhere.
I didn't know where I was.
So it was never like they tell you, oh yeah, it's gonna be underneath the minute, for a minute. No, hers was never like that. It was going up and down, up and down. So that's when she couldn't handle enough. We were like, okay, let's go.
No. I thought I can handle it. My intentions were actually to be at home until maybe 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. I was like, yeah, we can go there and I'll hold it off. But after I woke her up, 30 minutes later, I ended up going to my mom's room. And I woke my mom up. I said, Ma, I'm in pain. And like the true island mother she is, she told me get into bed with her. And I got in bed, we cuddled, and I had another contraction. And she was rubbing my stomach the whole time. And then she said, after that contraction, she was like, we gotta go. So I told Ashley, I said, well, I guess call labor and delivery. I was on hold with labor and delivery for about 10-15 minutes. They told me to come on in. I said, all right. So I got in the shower, had 3-4 contractions in the shower. Got out the shower. Obviously I got out of the shower. But I went downstairs, we ate, and then we were on the way to the hospital. So I did put a video clip in there of us on the way to the hospital. And that was around, like, I don't know, it was like 3:30 because we got to the hospital like 3:47 or something like that. And when we got to the hospital, we went to triage, and they told me that I was 5 centimeters. And yeah, and they were keeping me. They was like, yeah, 5 centimeters, we're keeping you. Still, it's not registering to me that I'm actually going to have a baby. In my head, I'm thinking, I have no clue. I was just like, I'm just here. So, yeah, we got to the room around like 5 something, and the anesthesiologist came in to give me an IV. First of all, before we got to the room, they asked my birth plan. I told them that I want to go natural. I did not want to do epidural. It's something about the needle going in my back that just, I can't wrap my mind around to make it be okay. It's just, I can't do that. So that was my birth plan from before I even got pregnant. I never wanted to do epidural. My pain tolerance is extremely high, so I can handle a lot of pain. So the anesthesiologist came in to actually do my IV because I'm a heart stick. My nurse sticked me once and she missed my veins, so ended up getting him in, and he came in, did it. What else happened? Oh, after that, I was in the bed, got up and down, obviously go to the bathroom and stuff, and my nurse came in. She was like, your contractions slow down, just go ahead and walk around for 30 minutes. I said, all right. So we walked around. Oh, before that, I had asked for breakfast because I was hungry. She was like, well, you can eat. You're not getting epidural. You can eat. So I said, all right. So while we were walking around, came back in the room, sat down, and I was like, we had like 10 more minutes. And I was like, well, let's just go walk again. Now,
you got on a medicine ball for a few.
I got on medicine ball for like, maybe like 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, and then we went back to go finish walking around for the 5 more minutes.
Now, every time I walked, the contractions would hit me harder, so I did not like walking. You about to knock my camera over, Tiny. I did not like walking, so, but I had to do it. That was gravity bringing my baby down and bringing her to us. So I ended up, so we ended up walking around, and then when we got back to the room, and it was time, my breakfast came. So I ended up, eating I had like some cereal, and I took like 2 spoonsful, and I pushed the plate, and I said out loud, because the first contraction that I felt like I had to push, I ignored it, because I was like, this is way too soon. It's like 8 something in the morning. Everybody thinking I'm being labored till like all night, all day long, really, all morning. So I ended up pushing my plates aside because I had to push. I ignored it, didn't say anything. Then the second contraction, I had to push again, and I said it out loud. I said I would. I didn't hear anybody, but Ashley said that everybody was like, don't push. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, as soon as she said she had the feeling to push, we all were like, don't push. So we hurried up and called the nurse, and the nurse went ahead, and we didn't have a doctor. We did midwife.
Yeah.
They were more hands-on, more...
That midwife was not no hands-on.
Well, okay, our nurse
My
was
nurse
more
was hands-on.
Our nurse practically delivered the baby herself.
I mean, both. Don't get me wrong. The midwife and nurse were amazing. Don't get me wrong.
They were
awesome.
They were good. It's more they're paying attention to you and what your birth plan is and going along with that. Not trying to push you to anything.
I just
else.
didn't want another doctor because I loved my doctor, and I didn't want another doctor to deliver me. That was my own personal thing.
So we all told her don't push. The nurse came in. Then she got the midwife. Midwife came in and said, well, you can push if you want to.
She didn't say that. She said, let me check you. And I said, not during this contraction. I said, don't touch me, please. And they didn't touch me. And then they checked me. She was like, well, you're 9.5 centimeters. Do you want me to break your water? And I said, is it going to hurt? She was like, I mean, it's not going to hurt, but it's going to bring your contractions on. I don't know why I thought breaking my water was going to hurt, but whatever. So she broke my water, which felt amazing. It's weird, but it felt amazing. She broke my water, and she was like, well, you can push if you want to. So each contraction I will push. Yeah. So this was like around like 8:45, and then
just make sure if you have other people in the room that they know your birth plan and are gonna go along with your birth plan. Because you don't need to have 25 million people trying to be like, oh, get the epidural. No, don't get the epidural. Yeah. So it's only between you and your spouse on what you're going to do. And spouse, that's what I did. I made sure that was clear that nobody's going to mention epidural, medication, anything, that we're going to decide if she got to the point where she wanted it. And just don't say anything else. So when they said she could push, everybody knew their jobs too. I gave everybody a certain task and a certain job to do. Make sure you have that done because it makes it a lot easier. People are not where the spouse is supposed to be or where the mother-in-law is supposed to be or the mother is supposed to be there. You ain't got to kick folks out, any of that. So everybody had the job. My sister videotaped everything for us and took pictures. Her mom was on one leg, I was on the other leg, and my mother was cooling her down in her ear, whispering, and make sure you bring ice packs.
Yeah, well, that's for different. Everybody's different. But with my labor, I got really hot.
Ice packs. If you get hot, ice packs will do it. You have a few of them, so you can switch them in and out. They'll give you a bucket of ice so you can keep them cool.
My labor, I like I said, I got extremely hot. Like, it wasn't even like my body. It was just like around my neck, my face. I was scorching hot. And yeah, I did really good throughout my whole labor until I knew I had to push. And I think I freaked out. And I was like, oh, crap,
she did freak out a little, and she did at that point.
But I did good though.
Scream for a epidural.
I did good.
Remember, partner, spouse. Make sure.
I did good.
Yeah, you did good.
Thank you.
But make sure you don't try to. They're not, when they're going through this, they really don't understand when like a nurse or a doctor or somebody else is telling them something. Sometimes you have to look them straight in the eye and just say, no, that can't happen. We're already here. And that's what happened. Because she was like, oh my God, I got to push now. I want an epidural. But then I just had to tell her, you can do this. You got this. We're already here. We're right here. And it's too late, basically.
The only reason why I wanted the epidural at that time, okay, I had stopped breathing, like to the point where I freaked out. Because when I felt like I had to push, I was like, oh crap. I lost control of the whole situation. And I'm the type of person I like to be in control. But I lost control of the whole entire situation. Like I forgot to breathe. I tensed up. And when you're in labor, do not tense up. Breathe. What helped me is if I tilt my head all the way back and I took a deep breath in and I slowly let it out. And also, if I held someone's hand, and it wasn't to squeeze their hand or anything, it was just to hold, and it was a different focal point versus it helped me. So you got to find your own different focal point and what works for you. But definitely breathing helps. And I felt like the pain it goes away. It comes and goes. It's not nothing that's going to stay there permanently. So that's what kind of I kept telling myself, in a couple of seconds they'll go away. So
you keep going out the shot.
I don't want to be out. I can go out. I don't want to be
out. Our daughter came so fast they weren't able to break down the bed. She came super fast. It only took, 9 minutes for her to come out?
About 10 minutes to push. I was pushing for 10 minutes.
So it happened so fast that they weren't even prepared for that whatsoever. But it went smoothly. She came out.
Yeah, she did say it went fast. I was only in labor for 8 hours. It went extremely fast. When I said I had to push, everybody looked at me because they wasn't ready for me to push. Like, they didn't even check me since triage, and I was 5 centimeters in. So it went quick. I pushed her out really quick. I did skin to skin for an hour, and after that, they took her and did everything else that they had to do. It was like the best experience ever to me. Like, it really was his best experience. Like, yeah, it's indescribable once you give birth to your child. And then, like, I freaked out once she came out. I was like, oh my gosh, but That's how I am. Oh, also, ladies, whew, the Ring of Fire is real. Like, it's real. Like, it burns. It burns bad. And everybody was like telling me to push through the burn, and I'm like, push through the burn? Like, no, I just want to get rid of the burn. I don't want to push through it. So, like, that was really bad. But besides that, once you give birth, you don't even think about, actually, once you go through each contraction, you don't even think about it. Once it's done, it's done. You don't think about it at all. So that's all we have to say describing our video, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That's about it.
Enjoy our labor and delivery and the birth of our beautiful girl, Parker Sage, and she's currently sleeping. She's in, can't really tell, can't see. Yeah. Oh, she's 4 months now, so you can tell how late we are doing this, but it's all right.
Enjoy, have fun. You won't hear screaming like that, so.
Oh, I was about to say, I didn't scream like that.
You know, some people won't watch the video because they're like, oh, I don't want to hear all the screaming. No, there's no screaming.
No, I did really well.
Nothing like that. The only screaming you hear is when our baby girl comes out and she starts crying. That's it.
Oh, one more thing. And also in the video, you will see my sister-in-law on the computer. We Skyped her in, and I heard her all through the when I was pushing. All I heard was, bear down, Nick. You got this, Nikki. You got this. So that was even more motivation. So definitely, when you give birth, have people who will motivate you in the room. Have people with positive energy. Yeah, it will work. I mean, it was a great experience for me. So, all right.
Peace out. So you have anything to say?
Parker, they better keep me because these contractions are no joke. I mean, it probably could get worse, but they hurt really bad. And yeah, hopefully this is going to be a very quick labor, and hopefully these are not false contractions or false labor. Hell, I don't damn know. Hopefully they keep me and fix me. I don't know if that makes any sense.
She hasn't even had another contraction yet.
No, not yet. That's good. They hurt.
We got your Grandma Donna driving behind us on this bumpy road. And your mom's having a contraction. Breathe. You gotta breathe. Breathe. And that's what you call a baby contraction. You finished? Okay, Parker, we're here at the delivery room, room 204 at Roseville Kaiser.
Like, which hospital? Where you at there?
We at Roseville, girl. And we finally got our room. Your mommy's 5 centimeter at this time. There she is, eating some ice chips.
I got contractions.
And she has a contraction.
I'm trying to laugh.
She gotta breathe. What you trying to laugh for?
This idiot over here. Now I can get it out.
So now she's done with her contraction.
There you go.
You have anything to say? Nothing.
Please put on there.
This is...
Go ahead. It's on you, man.
Hold on. I gotta turn it. What the world?
This is...
It won't turn.
Just flip it. Just flip it.
This is your auntie right here.
Your favorite auntie. Always. Your boring uncle.
What you do, face?
You're gonna be the boring uncle. You're not. She a girl. You're gonna be boring.
He gonna take her to get her nails done.
Moving on. You got Grandma Donna here.
Hi, Parker. I had to get Starbucks coffee for the long haul. Because it's going to be a while. Waiting for you.
Then you got your auntie, Gotti
Hello.
Monica.
Hello, Parker. Can't wait to meet you.
She's so proper. She's so proper. Hello. All right. Let's see when you come.
Great, doing great. You're doing great. Now I'm gonna have you slowly lift up your bottom. It's a lot of what happens underneath here. A lot of clear fluid. I'm gonna keep that straight. Okay. And if you had to grunt and do a little pushing, go right ahead, okay?
I got the first position in this house.
Yes, okay, thank you. And just open your mouth.
The only thing you can't record is say again. About the hair come out. You gotta move around. You can't record
You
that
can do it.
coming out. Okay.
If you have to grunt, let it out. You got it. You got it. You got it. Remember, if you have to push, just go ahead. Little pushes, little pushes.
Are these your notes?
Bend your legs back a little bit, and then we can grab. Sorry. Sorry.
Very good.
Okay, so if you have to. Okay. Check you, okay? Bring your legs up. I know, a lot of pressure, okay? A lot of pressure. Check here.
Breathe, Nick.
Okay. Open those legs. She's right here. Come on.
Oh my God.
Take a big deep breath. Hold it and push. Come on.
We can see her head.
Right here. Push. Keep going.
We can see her head, babe.
Keep going.
Yoni yet?
Not yet. And again.
Good job. Take a deep breath. Push.
Go pursue that pressure. Come on. You can do it. Feel my fingers. Push them out. Okay, stop. One more.
Ready?
Come on, push. Okay, stop. Let me set you up. So do you feel my fingers there? Push my fingers out, okay? A lot of fluids.
Her head right there.
Almost.
Oh, let me set her up. Okay, go ahead and lift up again. Perfect. Up. Okay.
Is this helping you? Cool?
Yeah, where's the other one?
Next one.
Now, did it feel better to push?
Yes.
Yeah, so it alleviates that pressure. So I'm gonna just smooth it. Thank you so much.
And it's complete.
Complete, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna sit you up and I'm gonna adjust some of the pillows. Okay? Because we want, let's get rid of that one because we want to keep it so it doesn't get Okay, go right ahead. Take a deep breath, chin to your chest, and push. Push, 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 push.
Good job.
Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Breathe. Breathe. You can do it. Breathe. Open those legs up. Take a deep breath.
Good job.
Bear
And
down.
hold it and push. Come on, you got this. Push all at your bottom, all at your bottom. There you go. Come on, push, 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 push. There you go, just like that. Keep going, keep going. Okay, take a deep breath. Try to hold it longer. Ready? And push. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And breathe and relax. Okay, lift up your bottom for me. Okay, come down a little bit more. Perfect. Good, good. So lots of pressure as she comes down. And we're just going to push through that pain. Okay? A lot of pain, a lot of pressure when she's coming down the birthing canal. Push through it. What might help is if you grab your legs either under or over, curl, okay? Chin to your chest and push down like you're gonna allow. Okay? And then we can videotape up here, just not the midwife.
Okay.
During the procedure. Okay. Just grab those legs and really open. And really try to just open up to give Harper lots of space. Come on. Use it.
Okay.
And push. I'll let you bottom, I'll let you bottom. Come on, push through. Open those legs. Push through, push through. Breathe, breathe. And again. And again. Come on, come on. Just like that, just like that. Come on, keep going, keep going. And again. Come on.
Come on, Nate. Push, Nate. Push, Nate. You got it.
You got it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Just like that, just like that. Good. Okay. You gotta open up those legs. I know it's gonna hurt, so you gotta really, this leg, just drop them. Like drop. Really try to, because you're so tense there, just try to relax those legs and push down. You're doing it. You want a mirror? You're doing it though. I saw a little bit of head.
Yeah, that's over here.
Oh my gosh, you are a champ.
She got a ton of hair.
Yes, you are.
You see her hair? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Lots of hair?
Lots of hair. Lots of hair.
I missed it. I'm up here.
That's what this is. Yes.
You're doing a good job. You're almost there. It's not even 9 o'clock yet.
You seem to be obstructed. You!
But that walk was good.
Yeah, I know.
That's some power walk.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Come on and push. You're feeling that pressure, that pain? Go right ahead.
Push through it. Park is almost here.
Yeah.
Baby's
Come on,
almost
let's
here.
see her. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Push, 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 push. Breathe, and again, right back.
Push,
Right
push.
back. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Awesome, awesome.
There it goes. There it goes.
Park is
Oh,
coming.
she's coming.
So if you have 3, we do 3 in a row, okay? Hey, Joni, you want to just make your way to 204? Thank you.
Almost here. Almost here.
All right, come on. She's coming in, so I want you to give it your all. Next contraction, give it your all.
Right there.
She almost in it.
Okay.
Right at the edge.
You're going to be over. Your baby's going to be in your arms.
Okay, this next one, I want you to really push. You can do it.
Take
You
a
got
really
this.
deep
Deep
breath.
breath. Hold it. Pull back on those legs and push all at your bottom. I want you to push my fingers out. Amazing.
Especially for first birth.
Oh yeah. Amazing.
Superwoman.
Right up here. Push. Oh, you put hands up here. That's okay. Breathe. I need you to listen up here. All that. Nope. Push that pain. You got this.
Yes.
Come on, right there. Come on.
Yes.
Come on. Harder. Keep going. Keep going.
Yes.
Lots of hair. Parker has lots of hair. Keep going.
Keep on, baby. You got it.
All right. Oh my gosh, our little Parker. Come on. So she's playing tug of war with you. Push. She comes out a little bit, and then she goes back in. Lots of hair. Did you guys see that? Yeah. So we want strong, straight pushes. Straight through, okay?
How's it going?
Lots of hair.
Pushing?
She's pushing. She's trying to hold it. And,
Okay.
I'll let you see with this one. I'll let you see this one. She kind of plays tug of war and goes back.
Okay.
But I really think if she can give that last oomph,
Then she will be the end.
I think Parker might just be able
Just
to
get ready to do a really deep
go
breath.
right, you know.
And then you try to push real hard.
It's so hot. So hot.
Fan her. So
Relax these legs and pull them back. Yeah, like that. I know. That's so. And just pull them back.
Put your
Okay.
hands behind your legs. It's all about you
Right.
pulling those legs back.
Right there.
Okay.
It's like, you can, okay. Come on. Nice big breath.
Joey's here, so come on. Big deep breath and push. Hard.
Go.
Come on, hard.
Good.
Keep going.
Beautiful.
Good job.
Keep going.
Oh, good job.
Good job. Oh, keep Nice on. push. Keep going. She's coming. Yes.
Breathe. Mackenzie, next one. Breathe. And again, right back.
Back at it.
And push.
Yes.
There we go. Come on.
Good job,
Nice.
Good
You're
job.
doing awesome. Keep going. A lot of pressure and pain in this time. No, go ahead.
Yes. Push through it. You got it.
Do it.
My head is right there. Just a little bit more. My head is right there.
You're doing great.
My head is right there. It's almost out.
Lots of burning, lots of pressure though. You are so close.
My head almost out.
You can do it.
You got it.
It's almost out. My head is right there. See the head?
Alexis Joyce. Get us soon for baby nurse in 204. All right, thanks.
We're gonna sneak here.
All right. You got this.
Put a
Okay.
bit of gel here, okay? Just to help baby slide out. Okay. Do a little baby's first slide.
My head is right there.
Right now. Big deep breath
Ready?
Yeah.
and push. Come on.
Harder. Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at you.
Come on, legs all the way back. Open the space. Come on. Come on. A lot of pressure. Keep
Nice.
going. Breathe. Breathe. And right back.
Right back. Almost there, baby.
You got it. Come on.
There, baby. Right there. Nice. Right there, baby.
Just pull the whole table.
Right there. She's coming.
Put their hands out here. Amazing.
All right.
Yes.
I was.
Your life work.
Oh yeah, I need the baby nurse. All right.
Can you lift up your bottom for me
Good
one
job.
time?
Good job. Congratulations.
Good job, baby.
Lift up this foot.
I am here for you.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, you want to grab your towel? Yes. 9:01.
Let's get this baby on your skin. Yeah.
All right.
No surprises.
No surprise.
Girl part.
Girl parts. Yeah.
Get you a hot sweet thing.